Hey there, everybody. Melslug991 here, and I'm here with my best friend, my little sibling, Realtra Cosplay, also known as Max.
Hi.
And oh boy, you don't want to know the journey to this. You don't want to know the journey to doing this episode right here, because my internet was out for the past day and a half, and my internet and me and Max were vlogging, and you'll see that vlog probably before this maybe. And while we were doing the vlog, my internet decided to come back
Yeah.
after being out for so long. and and here we are. Now finally doing it. um so so like this is gonna be amazing because get this. We're at the end of the game. We're about to play the final episode. We're about to see how this game ends. And the thing is that I'm really sad though because Rachel's dead. If you guys have
Yeah.
been watching, Rachel's dead. Uh, all this crazy stuff is happening, and it's just crazy. And just man, uh, is there, um, I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy. I guess. You have any triggers you want to say? I guess do you want to say the triggers?
Oh, yeah. I need to get up that page. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm still drawing Anka.
And yes, and by the time you're watching this, yes, my hotel for when I go see my little sibling over here is going to be booked, and so it's official.
Yeah.
So everything.
Okay. Episode 5 triggers. Kidnapping and drugging with exploitation and possible sexual intent to that exploitation. Attempted or succeeded murder, depending on your choice. Character death or deaths, unavoidable. Natural disaster. I mean, it's all around, like, it's pretty heavy episode.
Are you saying I'm gonna cry?
Probably not like last episode. It's just, they tried to make it creepy.
Well, everything is just like this game. Like Rachel's already gone, and everything. I don't know. This game, it's just like everything is just
We get more of the bean line.
more of the bean line.
Yeah. In the nightmare part, Frank comes back to talk about his beans again.
Well, here we go. We're about to finish Life is Strange 1 remastered, and this is crazy. Here's my playthrough of episode 5, Polarized. Oh, God. Why is it telling me this again?
It's the final episode.
Yeah, I know, but like, still, they told me at the very beginning. Anyway.
Sorry, if you hear any tapping sounds, that's me.
No, it's fine. Alright, Jefferson. Your time is now. You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me now, Jefferson. Or else. You're gonna hear it. What in the heck? Why is Max?
Yeah, this is the scene that I was doing in that video.
Why is Max tied up in the first place?
Remember last episode, someone drugged her and then Jefferson walked into camera?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
Is anybody out there? Please help! Help! Somebody help me!
Finally, I'm free. Almost. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Is that the photo you also done?
Huh?
That photo that she was just looking at, didn't you also do that too?
Yeah, I did a whole darkroom photo shoot in cosplay.
Where the heck am I supposed to be looking at? Oh.
I have a bunch of them
I
on my
promised I would
Instagram.
never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Yeah, this is one of the photos I recreated.
Oh, come on, seriously.
That's great.
Oh my god, my Anka's drawing looks so cute.
Max.
What'd you say?
Just the best time for me to scream that too.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression.
Shut up, Jefferson. Screw you.
Christ, look at that perfect face.
Screw you, Jefferson. I don't care what you say.
Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Screw you. I'm not doing what you say, dude.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word.
Screw you, dude. I don't care
But
what
I
you say.
love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
You're creepy, dude. You're a stalker, dude. in the worst way possible.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense.
Can't stop
But she
lying.
had a troubled history like most Arcadia
What'd you
Bay
say?
dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise.
What'd you say?
He can't stop lying.
Yeah, he's a piece of crap. I'd like this whole thing, this whole thing here.
People will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift.
Do you know what you?
Okay.
How about you, dude? You
Now
know
this
exactly what
looks
you
good.
are.
Maybe a few more close-ups.
I'm gonna take your camera, Jefferson. I'm gonna shove it up your behind because that's what you deserve. Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna take selfies. I'm gonna do all this stuff to you. Well, do you know what I'm gonna do for you, Jefferson? I'm gonna do something special just for you, Jefferson. Okay? I'm gonna take that camera. I'm gonna shine it up really nice. I'm gonna clean it up real nice for you. Shine it up for you. Turn it sideways. And stick it up your behind. Because Jefferson, that's what you deserve. After all of this. I don't know. There's not enough bad I could say about Jefferson. Anyway.
Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
You should have kicked him when you had the chance. Your feet weren't tied up. You could have kicked him.
I mean, he's also drugged at the moment.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
Come on. So wise, yet so innocent.
I'm thinking getting the handle of it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you, your portrait,
Fuck you.
You're
Exactly.
trying too hard.
Read my
I know you're
mind.
scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some black
what word are you
students carry
using?
their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now.
Oh, you're sane.
And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Oh, screw you. Screw you, yeah.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Screw you, Jefferson. Do you know what? Now you're gonna hear it because you know when you said when I told you earlier that you're gonna hear it when I know. You're gonna hear that now that I know. Okay. So listen, Jefferson. Listen to what I gotta say to you now. Remember how I said I was gonna put your head in the toilet, kick you out that window, pour all that glass over you, and give you the biggest paper cut ever, and I'm gonna get A+ on that photo? It's worse than that now, Jefferson. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. And after I get done kicking you in the nuts, I'm gonna have you crying on the floor like a little baby that you are, and I'm gonna take a photo of you, and I'm gonna tie you up and do everything that you're doing to me, and I'm gonna freaking turn it in to the biggest museum ever in the country, and they're gonna think it's the most poetic piece of art that they ever seen. Van Gogh will not even be able to touch these dirty fingers. The Mona Lisa? What's that? Jefferson. So, have that in mind.
Oh, Jefferson is gonna get what's coming.
I hope so.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy.
Oh, screw you.
Nathan thought
Screw
he could be
you.
an artist like
Rachel
me.
was more better than you were.
Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now.
Oh my god, did you really just say that?
Yep.
Wow, Jefferson, did you really Did you rip your balls out of your sack and literally just say that?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Also, remember how he said, "I'm sorry that I mean, Nathan killed Chloe," and then he said Nathan killed Rachel. He's lying about both. He killed them. That little slip up he had with Chloe, he didn't slip up when he tried to lie about Rachel's death.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But
He's trying to blame it all on Nathan.
what he just said there, wow, that is,
Yeah.
you don't say that crap. Like that's hard. That is some harsh shit right there. Wow. And he didn't even say with remorse. He said it like he was confident in it. And you don't.
Oh yeah.
You don't say it like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, what do you expect from him at this point?
I expect nothing less than idiocy. Wow. Wow, wow. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah.
Why?
Hold on, pause.
Why?
What?
I don't think that the villain from True Colors is quite on the same caliber as Mark Jefferson. He's still pretty bad, but not quite the caliber of Mark Jefferson.
Jefferson is a dick.
Yeah.
At every sense of the
The True
word.
Colors villain. Oh, they did some bad things. Literally the devil. Still not the same quite caliber as Mark Jefferson.
Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool.
Oh, screw you.
Anyway, Rachel is dead.
And you did
But
it.
no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried.
The way that he said that, he like, oh, just dead and buried. What,
So
really?
like the 3 people he's killed.
He literally just said like, oh, just dead and buried, you know, like normal. Like,
Yeah.
seriously? No remorse?
Remember how we couldn't find Nathan at the party?
Yeah.
Whoops!
Jefferson. Every word that you
Jefferson
say,
was at the party, but Nathan wasn't.
everything you say, Jefferson, it just goes downhill every single time. Just shut up.
Yep.
Just, before you just freaking kill yourself by just kill yourself's mind by just talking more.
Oh yeah, by the way, I just noticed this. Did you intend for your camera to be on?
My camera's not on.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
It is for me.
Oh, it's
Okay,
on.
now it's not.
All right.
After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you.
Wait, are we gonna see Rachel, like before she died?
No.
Why?
Okay,
No, so I had full creative freedom in
Now,
that scene, B.
let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Oh, now you have the music to make it more creepy now, don't you, Jefferson?
All right, you're gonna this whole episode is a dumpster fire of mess.
Sorry. This is not
So if you get stuck, let me know.
Okay. Why, am I supposed to be doing something now?
There's a lot of stuff that you're gonna have to do. It's a lot of puzzling.
art.
This is purity personified.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Max, I wish you could see yourself now.
Jefferson, shut up! Before I shut you up.
This one is out of focus, but that's my fault, Max.
Oh my god, Jefferson sounds really, really perverted right now.
I told you, it's exploitation with possible sexual intent.
Oh my god.
Like, he gets off to this shit.
Oh my
For
god.
sure.
Oh my god.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Yeah, Jefferson, shut up. We don't care what you think. What the hell am I supposed to be doing? Oh.
I must have missed something. I should rewind.
It's trying to give you hints.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies.
Shut up. The
What
way
a
you
waste
said
of
that.
talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Oh, I just hate how he talks. I just don't like how he talks. Like, Jefferson, just stop talking. I just don't want to hear you talk anymore.
Oh my god. I can go all the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
Personified.
Images of homeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by
Max,
sad mothers.
I wish you could see.
He needs to shut up, man.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week.
Kick him in the
And
nuts.
nobody is going to hurt
You all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Jaegerian process, asshole.
Is that what I answer with?
Huh?
Is that what I answer with?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Jaegerian process is the actual answer.
The Jaegerian process.
Oh. Well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Screw you.
Bastard.
No,
I have to
all
warn
her little
David
voice
about
lines
Jefferson
about
in
him.
the dark room.
what do you say?
I love all of her little voice lines about him.
I love them too, because they're true.
Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space?
Jefferson, I just worked so hard in the shop.
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole.
I want to represent.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Am I supposed to type in the number and everything?
I don't think so. I think you just go to her phone.
You have just by participating. By putting yourself out there in
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else.
I told you,
And take
David
Jefferson
actually
down
is pretty
fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. This fancy camera does not give you any extra talent, Victoria. Or excuses. You will not hurt Kate Marsh this time. I can't blame the cameras, but I just think of Jefferson using them. Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry. I can't go past these photo boundaries, so I need to fix everything from here. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
So I'm basically fixing the future at the very beginning of the past.
Yeah, we're trying to at least.
Oh, Victoria. We could have been friends. Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter.
Oh,
That
screw you.
means
Yes, you are. Of
a
course you
lot
are.
to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
That was way better than the first time.
Oh, yeah, right. You're gonna have to do it like 6 more times.
What, that same thing 6 more times? Wait, it's not deleting these moments, is it?
Huh?
No, what we're seeing, it's not getting deleted, are they?
It's changing the future, but you're gonna have to do it like 10 billion times.
So I'm gonna have to see this screen like 6 billion times?
Yeah.
But why? I mean, everything's going into place like perfectly. Or
That's what you think.
man, I'm confused.
Whoa! Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed.
Wait, I'm super confused. Did we fix everything, or did we just screw up everything even more?
You'll see.
everything. Wowzer.
This wouldn't be my first time on a plane.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
And, I mean, this is pretty accurate. I mean...
The cross 6 letters blue.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too. Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
I can't wait to land in Frisco. Nobody calls it Frisco, so please don't.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts. I have to admit, I love being called an artist. We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
Oh man, did you see that?
Am I just waiting again?
Freaky weather in Oregon?
Huh?
Am I just waiting?
Yeah,
It's
you're
been
just
all
kind of
over the
waiting.
news. Eclipse, dead whales. Some people in this coastal town saw 2 moons. NASA's investigating it too.
Still smells like...
Be careful. I'm still between realities. And I can't focus on this one for too long.
This is what a real plane feels like, people. I've been on one.
We'll be landing soon.
No, seriously. Like, you're just sitting there, just like this.
Yeah.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Could these seats be any smaller? If the airlines could get away. Those flying coach between the others. Seems like a
I mean, I guess we're gonna experience a real in-time flight.
No.
I mean, am I supposed to be doing something or not?
You just kind of.
But Chloe's
look at
alive.
stuff, did you look at everything.
Focus on that, Max. Now I have to wait. How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell.
It's not that easy to talk
So
to
I hope
someone
you'll
on a
forgive
plane.
me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Oh, I was supposed to talk to him. Now, if you ever been on a plane before, it's not that easy to talk to your neighbor next to you without, like, speaking up.
Yeah.
It may not be LA like I thought that we were going to go to, but hey, we got somewhere. That's the most ugliest outfit she's been in this whole game yet.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday.
So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
I just... Ugh, I mean, like...
Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow.
Like...
I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is... weird.
Oh, you missed it! You could have said life is strange, and you're like, plug.
They did it on purpose, you know that.
What do you mean?
That they didn't say it on purpose?
Why, because they were supposed to... Because so they didn't have to plug themselves?
No, they did it on purpose. They built it up that they were gonna say it, and then they didn't.
This...
Be cool, Max. Smile and don't say anything stupid.
Max just looks so ugly right now, I'm sorry. I'd rather have...
The outfits I actually don't have for her. Oh my god, there's 16 votes for my moon pin.
Wait, 16 what? Votes?
16 votes, yes, for moon pin, against 3 no votes.
Well, everyone wants a moon.
Everyone wants moon.
There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
Where's Shakespeare? Where you can talk about his art? You know Shakespeare. So you can talk about all of his art in the fresh air. I don't know. Shakespeare isn't here, okay? Anyway. I was gonna say underground stairwell must mean secret.
Look at this print. The depth of field.
It's great to read all these comments. Even the mean ones.
So inspiring. Not as good as last year's show. It totally makes me want to start taking photos. The future of photography starts here. Those heroes choose the path of least regret. A great example of total surveillance. Their 15 minutes are almost up. Thanks, this is so nice. Inspiring stuff. Steve? Me? You, what? I would never say that. I would say this is awesome. This is amazing. Where's the 3 out of 4 star, like 3 out of 5 stars. Not bad, but not good. Where's that review?
Colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium.
What?
I'm laughing at the moon again, I'm sorry.
Look at that. That's a walk. Step over it, bend over it, lean over it. That should be the name of it. All that. I didn't know we were gonna get a sneak preview of the museum, the Art Institute today.
Yeah.
It doesn't look nothing like this though, but still.
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
You're not missing much. And we don't recommend
missing
you.
a little bit of death, but yeah.
Yeah, you might not want to go there after all. I mean, I should know. I have experience. Literally. I think I know what's in here, though.
I do not understand.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? The instant print makes it look
There's one of them that has, like, women kissing in it.
Teenage girls. I think it's for some content.
Hold on. Looking around.
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
Oh, I thought it was Rachel. I was like, oh, God.
No.
There's a gay pride photo up there for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before. There is one with like women
I
kissing.
wonder if I can buy
God.
these everyday heroes pictures.
That is different. Loving the retro
There it
vibe.
is.
Me too.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go buy an instant
If
camera.
you go over there, he's like, it's art or
Damn, I
something.
bet that film costs a
Exposure.
fortune.
Bad framing. Bad picture.
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
Aren't you right? And here you go, people. The exact picture of why I've been single for 28 years. Because this. I'm playing. I respect everyone. But still, I'll have my time one day. I'll have my time. Eventually.
Guess everybody is a photographer now.
What the heck is going on in that picture up there? Is that a dog? Oh, is that a dog?
It's a dog.
Hi, and there she is to save the day. Hi.
You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
I really want to hope that's Rachel. I really do.
I really think it is.
Chloe! Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
Am I not supposed to go up?
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
Hey man, if I'm not supposed to like literally book it out here because of my vision, then what am I supposed to do?
I mean, you can't fly back to Arcadia Bay. How else are you going to get back to Arcadia Bay?
I can't rewind either. That's I have rewind power, sure, but I can't fly with that power.
There's pictures all around you.
Oh. I forgot. I forgot the whole photo thing. I forgot about that too. Oops.
Like, I do not understand art.
Let me guess. That photo? No, again.
How much would you pay for that?
As much as you wish that was the right photo, that isn't the right photo.
Yeah.
Please, no. I have to be in Arcadia Bay to help Chloe. Not here.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
Seriously, now they're gonna make it harder.
Yep.
They were gonna make it harder,
You
but
cut that down good though, because they could have interrupted you multiple times.
yeah, I was fast on that. I must be getting better at that.
shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
This is a messed up crap.
My previous timeline was so... I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple. Sorry, San Francisco.
It's not that
Chloe
easy.
comes first.
It's not that easy. I tried it. I tried that. It wasn't that easy.
Well, she says it is.
It's like we're I'm so confused on the timeline. Like, what's the right timeline here? We're like messing around with it so much.
Yeah. Oh, just wait. It gets more.
Does it make sense in the end?
Yeah. Kinda.
Edit that out.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway.
Kick him.
Answer
He's right there.
my question, please.
Well, which one's worse? What should I really call him? Or how am I feeling about you right now, Jefferson? That's how I really want to know.
Eat shit and die.
Exactly.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
Your feet are... You can kick him. Your feet are unlatched from the chair. Kick him. You can.
Nah. Puzzle section.
promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Oh, crap.
At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson.
Why?
Please,
Why do I gotta
don't
watch the whole
do
cutscene
this.
again?
You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Why are you making me have to watch the whole cutscene again?
Please. Don't do this.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't want to just watch the cutscene over and over and over again.
Resume it and let me see how it plays.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
I don't know.
I promise.
No, I don't want it. No,
I think you have to watch it the first time.
Huh?
I think you have to watch it the first time. It's not giving you any choices.
Oh. Okay, fine. Do it, Jefferson. I don't
promise.
care.
This final dose won't hurt. What?
Yeah.
And now it's gonna let me do it?
No, you have to watch it the first time.
No, David, no!
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? Okay.
Okay, do you want the right answers?
Let's try this one last.
Wait, now I can rewind things will happen?
Hold on, wait until the scene finishes playing out, but do you want the answers when it does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's time.
Okay, now rewind. All the way.
It's people like...
Alright, ask him for some
promise.
water.
This final dose won't hurt.
Come on, speed it up, man.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Water?
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you
And
to
now,
be
I will
uncomfortable.
Fully honest here, I don't remember the right answers. We're gonna play around with this.
Okay.
Can you get your leg unstuck?
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Or is your legs already unstuck? No, don't rewind.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Guess your leg's already unstuck, okay.
What?
This is gonna end
David,
badly.
watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Bad timing, Max. Too early.
Warn him, but
What?
like, when he's closer to the door. Do
David,
it now.
watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Can you look at the the push it. Push it.
Jeez.
And look at the wire.
No gun. No
Get the
ball.
wire on the
Jefferson, it's over.
The flyer where?
On the floor.
You are not going to stop me.
I don't see a flyer on the floor.
No, you're supposed to be able to grip them at some point.
Over. You are not going to stop me.
David!
Table.
Kick that table!
Yes, sir.
No, not that. Go back. It's on your left. On the floor.
Going to stop me.
Roll, rewind.
David! It's over.
It's on your left.
You
on
are
the floor.
not
I
going
spit
to
a
stop
second
me.
ago. You gotta be faster. I think you need to turn and look at it.
Jefferson, it's over.
Pull it.
You are not going to stop me.
There we go. I actually got that right first try. Woo.
Max, are you okay?
I can't.
Are you all right?
That's crazy.
Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap
why I
up
like
this son
David.
of a bitch for...
What you say?
This is why I like David.
I mean, okay, David's cool now because he saved my life. But he was kind of being
This
an
is why I like him. I tell you, he redeemed himself.
First.
Yeah.
Be going.
David's the man because he knocked out. He basically did everything I wanted to do to Jefferson himself. So.
Oh, there's a choice where you can make where you can kill him.
I'm not one to kill. I'm not one for to go like. I'm not one to just straight up kill people, but.
Oh yeah, it traumatizes Max a little.
Anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
All this timey-wimey crap, man, it's just...
I had no idea he was this sick.
So, what am I doing?
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer.
You're not gonna talk to David.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. You got here just in time.
I'm glad. I always suspected
they
that
had
son of a bitch.
What did you say?
I wish they had hugged.
I never did. Until too late.
You shouldn't have to suspect your teacher.
He wasn't a real teacher. He just wanted to lecture. It was part of his sick plans.
Well, you still had the right idea to tell the principal that Jefferson acted shady around Kate Marsh. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come
I
home
just realized
after
something.
war.
What do you think happens in, like, the ending where we sacrifice Arcadia Bay?
Where you think that happens?
What do you think happens to the people?
They all run away, of course. That's what I would do. I got it wrong.
I can't tell you what I'm thinking of then.
What do you think?
Well, in the event that Joyce dies, perhaps, she's gonna die thinking her husband was an asshole, and she kicked him out. She's gonna die bitter about David.
So I flipped the timeline again to prevent that from happening now?
What we should have done instead of chewed him out the other day was, supported David in front of his family.
Dang it.
Well, see, my choice also was to yell at him. I just thought of that, you know, now she thinks he's bad and all that, and he saved us.
Man, I didn't even think about that in the long run.
I didn't think about that until now, and I played this 6 times.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, it is what it is now. There's no going back.
Yeah.
There's no going back.
Yeah.
It is what it is now. So.
Yeah.
Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step-douche. So, where is Chloe?
That's we're trying to figure out.
You might want to think wisely about this one.
Why? What's gonna happen?
Whatever you say will result in him either killing or not killing Jefferson.
This decision, this choice right here is.
Yeah. It's pretty brutal too. It's a headshot.
So wait. What does me telling Jefferson where Chloe is have to do with Jefferson being dead?
Well, Jefferson killed Chloe, remember?
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. On the other half, I don't really care because he's a piece of trash.
It's just whatever if you want to see it or not. It's pretty brutal.
I mean, like, for someone who has seen a million zombie... I mean, I'm not a fan of zombies. Let's just put that out there. I do not like zombies. I'm a vampire guy. But For someone who has seen plenty of arcade games or video games of zombies getting their heads shot off, I don't think this would be any different.
Yeah, so choose whichever.
Which one kills them though?
Tell the truth.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. You can't. No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure?
Wait.
Are you?
Wait, is she still dead in this timeline?
Currently, and we're gonna fix it.
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it! You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
Now watch, everybody. You're gonna feel real emotion come from me right now.
David, wait!
Fuck off. Fuck off, you bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not, that is not me. That is not me. I am so sorry. But I had to release what I thought about him.
Yeah, I think this was the better dialogue option.
I am so sorry. I would never say that again. I'm sorry. I feel so dirty just saying that, but I hate Jefferson. We don't see it,
Max.
do we?
You get to see the blood.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought his whole head was gonna blow up. I was like, what?
No.
That's what I thought was gonna. I thought he was gonna shoot him, and his whole head was gonna be gone. I was like, what?
No. That would be way too gory for a Life Strange video.
What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
Wait, I gotta ask you a question. What do you think of all of this? Of all of what it just freaking happened? Because wow. What's your thoughts on all of that?
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you what I think. Holy crap, jeez.
I mean, yeah, this is like my 7th time either playing or watching the game, so...
That's nuts.
It's kind of like, I knew it was coming.
Oh my god. Chloe put an influence on me, and I thought I never would get an influence off.
Yeah. Also, keep that paused. I want to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
You feel 50 pounds lighter?
Nah.
All right, ready?
Yeah. I really do feel bad for him, though.
Mm-hmm.
I do like David.
I mean, like, after watching all of that, respect. For sure.
My God. What do I tell Joyce?
Just looking at that makes me want to vomit. I can still feel those straps. Stop, Max. You're free.
Why can't I just wake up? Let this be a
All
nightmare.
this expensive gear just for sick bullshit. I want to burn all these photos. I hate looking at me like that.
Didn't you recreate these photos?
Yeah, I did a bunch of these, and then I did some that looked like it could be part of the set. I want to do a whole, like, actual shoot with Rachel in the dark room as well.
I want to do a whole. No, after hold on. Oh, I can't pause it, but like when I'm over there, I want to do like a whole thing where like if I got put into the dark room and I was like confronted by Jefferson, I want to do a whole thing on that. If that's cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to set it up.
Well, I mean, we don't have to put the whole white screen and all that stuff. We can just pretend it's there.
Yeah.
We can pretend it's there. We don't have to act like it's actually there, though. But...
Yeah.
Right under my nose.
Seriously, how close do I gotta be? Oh, there. No.
I want to burn all these photos.
I wish I could keep killing you forever.
Damn. Jefferson torched everything. Now the only photo I can get is the one Warren took.
Where is it?
With Warren. We have to go get him.
You killed my Chloe.
That screen's so dark.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren. Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm is getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Great, how are we gonna get all the way over there? We're gonna walk?
Jefferson has a car.
Oh, we're gonna.
Jefferson had a car.
We're gonna steal his.
He don't need it no more.
Sorry, Jefferson. We have to use. We gotta use your car to get somewhere.
I mean, he's dead. He doesn't really need it anymore.
No. Wait, no. Can you imagine explaining that to someone? You pull up in the car, like, hey, where do you get that nice car? A friend. A friend.
Warren's just like, I didn't know you had a car. Oh yeah, no, I borrowed it.
Yeah, I just borrowed it from a friend.
Oh, but Max, that kind of looks like Mr. Jefferson's car. He lent it to me.
Yeah, totally lent it. Like, are you sure? Yeah, totally.
Oh no, he gave it to me. He's so rich and like famous with his photos. He didn't want it anymore.
He bought a nicer car.
Yeah. He bought a Lamborghini in heaven.
In heaven? No, don't forget. I forgot I said that part.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love it.
Man, just imagine though, he shows up and like he's got the new Lamborghini up there, and Rachel's just like, "You bitch," and just keys the entire side of the car.
Yes, Rachel just keys the Lamborghini.
While Chloe's holding him back, so like he can't stop her.
He's got Chloe's got both of his arms behind his back like a chicken wing.
Yeah. And then Rachel's just keying the entire side of the car.
Well, no, and even better, she's looking straight into his eyes while she's seeing him.
Yeah! That's so perfect!
Like, she's looking straight into Jefferson's eyes, and she's just keying the thing.
Yeah, you should keep this in the video.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Well, Elliot.
Elliot's not dead.
No, I'm trying to think of our characters.
He's just in jail.
No, I'm trying to think of our characters that died. That's perfect.
No one yet. Oh, Damon. Remember Frank killed Damon?
Yeah, no, while Damon is just like freaking tied up to a chair while watching all of this.
Yeah. No, Damon wouldn't be in heaven.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, he would be. Would Jefferson be either?
No, but this was his punishment.
I love that idea. I wish we could make a video of that.
Yeah.
Just Chloe holding Jefferson back on. Rachel just staring into his eyes while keying his Lamborghini. Oh my god, I need that in my life.
I should draw it.
No, draw it. If you can't act it out, just draw it. I need that in my life.
I should draw it. It may not be the best because I can't draw men very well, but I'm gonna try and draw it.
Oh man. And even better, I'll switch between the other photo you're drawing for me and that for my. I will. I promise. Oh my god.
That'll be funny.
I trust Limbo have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, God, and before I pay all those taxes!
Why is the radio station still even working in a storm like this? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Message received yesterday at 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
That phone call is always sad.
you say? Is that the diner?
Not yet. Where you're headed, though.
Get down!
Warren's at the Two Wheels Diner. So hurry up.
But wait. If we're not at the diner, then where's diner?
We have to go to it. I think she's wearing Chloe's jacket.
What?
I think she's wearing Chloe's jacket.
Who? No, Max?
Yeah, it's either Chloe's or Jefferson's. It's not hers, because it's a leather jacket.
Hey! That guy's trapped! I have to help everybody I can.
Oh, Lordy! Thanks, kid.
Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here, I was trapped here because I got stuck in this shithole delivering logs after the railroad was closed down.
Remember when you broke the railroad?
I ain't never.
What?
Remember when you broke the railroad?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
Oh, thanks. Such confidence.
Yeah.
Where's that damn diner? Oh, ah, crap. It's that way?
I think you went backwards.
You can't leave until you see
No,
Warren
because
again.
I remember that the harbor. Remember the Harbor Inn building that was right next door that I said had the sign that was in the junkyard. It's like right there.
Yeah.
That far enough.
No, because stop here. No, because crap. I mean, the diner was right there, wasn't it? Because there's the. Because there's the ACF.
Yeah, I know. You keep going forwards. You gotta rewind so you can get past the pole. Don't rewind them to the trucker, though.
Best shot ever.
Oh, Evan just died.
Not Evan.
What?
I have to stop him from getting hurt.
Ah, Evan just got hit in the head with a piece of scrap metal.
This is the end. It's all over now.
Wait, which way am I supposed to be going?
You have to go through a building on the left. Not that left. Yeah.
Where?
You need to go to the other side.
Oh, like that other building that that building?
Don't just cry there. Leave him. He's dead already.
What's that?
I'm telling her, don't just cry there. He's dead already. Go.
get out of here.
Why'd I even come in here?
Oh, yeah, trigger warning, electrocution.
Wait. Why am I even in here? What's the point?
You need to get through the building.
Jeez.
He's dead. Electrocuted.
So, wait a minute, what was the point of it? All of that I just did?
You have to get out of the building.
Oh, here we go, sorry. Oh, look at that window that's conveniently not there. Oh, please, let me run.
It says die.
Oh my god. There's a W.
Die.
No, there's a W there, so wide. Or W-D-I-E, however you say that. Wait, no. Oh. Jeez. I guess I wasn't fast enough.
You have to stop it.
I have to what?
You have to stop it, or else you're gonna get blown up.
Oh.
You literally walk past.
Yes!
Am I going for the front door? Or...
Damn, this is blocked off. Now I have to find another way into the diner.
I think I know where, if I looked hard enough.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through the tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out
I know.
there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Warren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren.
Nope.
I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And Long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa, is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory.
Roll the credits.
What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
Wait, if I say that he dosed me, is that like it? I mean, what is say bringing up Rachel in this conversation gonna do?
I would bring up Rachel.
Nathan accidentally killed Rachel Amber trying to impress Jefferson. He just needed mental help. Now they're both dead.
Jesus, Max. I want the whole story, but I guess we really are out of time.
But I can still change things. What do you think will happen?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
Is this decision gonna fault me in the future?
Whatever you do, don't say why, because that's a romance option.
Is this that option?
So X or B.
So X or B, or so if I say Y, that's a romance option?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like it.
All this destruction is my fault.
Give me a break. You sure the hell didn't give yourself time travel powers?
I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole. You're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
Hey, be careful out there.
You didn't get the option to kiss him either.
I mean, like...
If you had romanced him, you could have kissed him.
So wait, so I
also, they fixed her lip sync. Her mouth moved that entire scene.
That's good.
In the original game, her mouth just did not move in that scene. In everyone's game.
So do I hug him or just say, see you, loser?
Whichever one.
Watch out for Joyce. And Frank.
I got this, Max. Go on.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
I wonder what happens from his point of view when you focus on the photo. Do you just, like, pop out of existence?
What do you mean?
Like, you're going back in time through the photo, so, like, from his point of view, he's watching you just stare at this photo for an extended period of time. But what happens then? Do you just disappear?
That is interesting. What does happen?
Is he just watching you stare at the photo and then you just de-exist?
Yeah, it's like you're just saying, like, are you okay? Like, you okay?
And then you're just gone?
And then, like, pop. and then right after that, you just see Rachel just keying the car.
Yeah.
For no reason. Oh my god, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a funny question.
No, I would like to see his point of view during this.
Yeah.
I know. Pain in the booty. Just one picture.
And then just pop. Like, where'd she go?
Yeah.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
What he did to Rachel.
My life would be
Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
Kinda.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
You look so pretty
Jefferson, the art teacher?
Who, both of them?
That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer.
Who, both of them?
I just saw Max, when I was reaching for something. This is my first time seeing this episode remastered.
Oh,
so.
They both look pretty though. Anyway, I mean, come on. One is the girl. One was the girlfriend of my girl. And they're just all pretty, okay? They're all rating sunlight from the gods. So.
We saw the proof. Now, excuse me. I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Your mouse is just right in her eyeball.
Do I tell her that Jefferson killed him, or Jefferson killed me, or hurt me, or?
You want to play to her empathy. Do you want the right answers?
Yeah, because I'm gonna screw this
Jefferson hurt me.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Can you move the mouse out of her eyeball?
No, I can't see the mouse on my end, but.
Oh, I hope the recording can't see it, because I can.
I didn't see it.
Anyway, I think it's I fucked up.
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
Back in time.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. I did. For you. I didn't want you to suffer. in any other timeline or reality. I couldn't bear the thought of you in any more pain.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I told you all of that myself to you, if I said, like, if I came up to you, right, like, I came back in time and all that stuff, and we're in this situation right here, right now, like that, and I told you all of that, would you believe me too?
Yeah, probably. Like, if I had already known you had time powers.
If I had...
Like, Chloe already knew she had time powers and stuff.
Because if I had time powers, holy crap, my life would be, oh my god. going back to all those times of me trying to fix all those past relationships I tried to have. And trying, like, all those relationships I tried to get, and all those times I tried to have, and just, oh my god, my life would be...
I know exactly what day I'd go back to.
What day would you go back to?
It was in Otakon 2019. I would go back to the night in the hotel room.
And
I can tell you later. I'm not gonna say it on recording.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fair. I know where I would go back to. I would go back to Anime Midwest 2016 when I confronted that when I did that whole confrontation of when I tapped that girl on the shoulder and told her that and said sorry for all the messages I sent and all that stuff and all that stuff. I would go back to that because what I would do is I would hide in the basement of the hotel because I never went down there because I didn't know it existed back then. So I would hide down there, wait for and wait like the whole day until after that moment of when I did that. So I would just pop out from under the stairs or whatever and be like, "Hey, listen. Like this is future me." I would freaking try to fix my mistake, my future me, fix my past me's mistake by just hiding where I didn't end up going in the first place.
Yeah.
That would be one. I think that would be like one of the big ones I would go back to. I mean, not saying I would want to be with her in the first place anymore, but like I would probably have done that.
Right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the darkroom, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
This is the Back to the Future movie that, oh man, that would be so hard if if they were to make a fourth movie. This would be like the most heartbreaking fourth movie I've ever seen.
see that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're all...
Is this the moment?
Huh?
Is this the moment that...
Oh no, we are literally like not even halfway.
Not even halfway?
We might be close to halfway.
How are we not even halfway?
We have the whole nightmare episode to go through, and that's gonna take you a while.
Alive! You're alive! Oh, both of us! I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it, but I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. I'm nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously.
Look at that hair!
It's pretty amazing.
I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all
She's standing right behind you, mentally.
Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on!
Chloe...
I've got your back, Max.
And now I think we're about halfway.
Man, I would...
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and our
Have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Is this The Shining or Life is Strange?
The nightmare. Both for the
Everybody's
player
gone
and
now.
Max.
What?
It's a nightmare. For Max and the player.
Jeez. I never have nightmares. To be fair, I never have nightmares, but is this what it feels like? Is this what it's like?
Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
Where'd everyone go?
There's probably stuff to look at.
That's Me? Are you kidding? This is definitely not for reals. That's awful. Oh, that's too creepy.
Nothing to say about that, Max?
Nothing to say because your name is now there? Did you also just said Rachel Amber forever, now it says Max Caulfield forever?
Yeah.
Nothing to say to that either? This is...
Chloe Price!
What? This is...
Do a photo of it?
This is too
I
weird.
don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
That's too effed up right there.
I know there's another part that I'm gonna have to help you with.
You didn't die, Kate. You're alive. Not yet, you bastard.
The wrong way to use the XOXO kissy face. Because you're not Rachel.
I wonder if her journal changed. Check it. Yep. Do you want me to read it?
Oh, can I read it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cussing in it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Maxine, you keep fucking up. How many times does Chloe have to die in front of you? Maybe it would be better to actually, you know, have a life. Sorry, there's like drawing over it. Sign my cat pics, please. My heart is broken. Who said that?
I don't know.
Take a selfie, ho. Yes, you're running out of choices. Let's all go to the lighthouse. Max, why do you want to kill everybody? What did everybody ever do to you, bully? Go fuck your selfie.
Oh my god. It's like you know that, like, it's like, that's like your favorite line, isn't it?
I love that. It's so funny, though.
It's Rachel! Where's Rachel Amber? I know. She's keying Mark Jefferson's Lamborghini in heaven right now, looking straight in the eyes.
Yeah. Definitely not in a trash bag in the middle of the junkyard.
Even though Blackwell Academy feels so remote and cool, you still get the sad reminders of reality, like missing person posters literally wallpapered all over campus. I already know her name for osmosis. I guess we were a popular student here. The vanished 6 months ago, Rachel has a great picture of her on missing person poster. She looks posted and pretty like a model. Of course, I wonder who took the photo. Did she run away from home? I like to hope so. For her sake, it's so depressing. I feel awful for her parents. What a shitty thing to go through. Sigh. No matter how much Blackwell seems to be a secret bubble of knowledge, you can't escape the real world. Even sorry, I just gotta read my girls.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Chloe Price. What do you say to her best friend after 5 years of silence? After finding out you saved her life in a bathroom, nothing. I feel so lame for not staying in touch or even text. I have no idea how to process seeing Chloe like this. Again, for one thing, she looks so similar but so different. She's all grown up now, but it doesn't seem like she's only 1 year older than me. I absolutely love her blue hair and punk clothes. It makes sense why she became such a rebel. She still looks like a pirate, except when her stage dives. I know she's angry with me because her body language. I'm glad I can still see see the old Chloe in there, or is that the young Chloe? I'm sure it's still messed up about her dad dying. I would be too. That was a terrible time for Chloe and Joyce. I feel bad because I wonder if I was happy to move away just to avoid the grief. Speaking of grief, it's clear that she all mixed up with Nathan Prescott's S. I have no idea what's going on between them, but I'm going to find out no matter what. Why is there a skateboard in the picture? She doesn't skateboard.
She's friends with skateboarders, and I think she did use the skateboard.
Rachel didn't deserve any of this.
They took a picture of them finding Rachel.
Yeah, but that's the wrong location.
Yeah, that's in the middle of a forest. That's not where they found her.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Look at that picture again, though, for a second. I'm gonna tell you my theory.
Okay.
Now that episode 4 happened. And you can cut this out if you want. You see the building that's right next to the lighthouse, the little one?
Mm-hmm.
So, in episode 1, when you go up to the lighthouse with Chloe, there's no wind or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a clear sunny day, and then it starts snowing. While you're walking around before you talk to Chloe, if you walk over to the barn, like little thing, it sounds like something's rattling. Like a piece of metal rattling, and like you pass it off as, oh yeah, it's probably just a piece of metal that's on the roof and it's rattling in the wind, but there is no wind, and it sounds the loudest at the door. My theory is it's Rachel in there.
Why didn't we ever check? Why didn't we go in and check?
You can't get inside is the thing.
Man, I didn't even know.
Yeah, you can't get inside. You can only hear it from the outside.
Question though, is Rachel dead the whole time from episode 1 till now? Was she dead the whole time?
That's what you're supposed to believe, but my theory is that she was in the little barn and then killed.
I believe you. I can't think of anything more complex of a theory than that one now.
Yeah, I don't think that it's actually true. I think it is just the sound design was putting it as the wind, and there's no actual like movement for the wind. But I would headcanon that it's Rachel.
I'm not going to take the bait. I'm not.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't
Where do
even
you come
think
from?
about leaving here until
There
we
was no
talk
one-
about your entry.
Where are you coming from? You weren't even in here.
This scene is so
I just
fucked up.
wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom.
Excuse me?
Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, the scene's real fucked up.
You're just gonna like pop up out of nowhere and say, "Hey, do you want to go hang out in my dark room?" Because you know. What? Jefferson. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Sorry. Never mind.
Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
Was she supposed to say that?
You have to choose one.
No, but but Max just said, "I'm not doing it," or whatever. Was she supposed to say?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to choose one.
Our dark room. I love you, Mr. Jefferson. My selfies are shit. Thanks. Wait, if I say thanks for killing Chloe, I'd just be praising his godly ways, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And if I say my selfies are shit, then like, what is that gonna prove?
Yeah, you just gotta choose one.
What is our dark room gonna say?
You can choose it and see.
I mean, I just don't want to pick anything that's gonna be like it's like ridiculously stupid of a line.
I mean, they're all pretty bad.
I like to think of it as our dark room.
Excuse me?
It's the only place I truly feel safe and protected from the storm.
Of course, Max.
Technically, it is a bunker.
I can capture you over and over. You can be my model for life.
Excuse me, Jefferson, what?
And death. We are going to be so...
And death. You're just gonna say it like that? You be my prisoner forever and ever.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the dark room is a bunker. It would be pretty safe during the tornado.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I'm so confused right now. I don't even know what to say. This is so confusing.
Yeah, the nightmare part is... That was the budget cut.
happy together in the dark. Just make sure you stay pure. I won't like it if you get dirty like Rachel or Chloe.
Hey, where'd he go?
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
He was just right there. He was right there, standing in front of me. Where'd he go? This is all sorts of messed up.
Smacks with their tippy tappy heels again. Yep, this is the part I think I'm gonna have to help you with.
Holy crap. How did I... What?
Okay, so... when you go in here, in this section, if you don't choose the right door, you will literally be stuck here for hours. Do you want the answers?
Yeah, because I know I'll be stuck here for hours.
Whatever clothes you're wearing is the door you need to go through that character. So right now you're Max, you need to go through your bedroom.
Is it where it's supposed to be, or because it's a nightmare?
The rooms are where they're supposed to be.
Alright, good, because I don't want them to, like, mess around with the doors now.
Yeah, because if you go through the wrong door, it literally resets.
But wait a minute. That's Kate. And isn't that a picture of Kate?
Yeah.
Why is she Why is she mourning herself?
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me, or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Holy crap! This is a mess of crap. What kind of nightmare is this? Oh my god! There's just so much going on. Like so much. I can't even. At least you've always been here for me, Forks Poster. At least you've always been here for me.
Yeah.
This door, right?
Yeah.
What?
It's not. Take a look at the map. Yeah, you went in the right room. Try Victoria's room, because the door says Victoria Chase rules.
She's right across from me, right?
Yeah.
Is it just gonna keep looping like that till I get it right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why?
I don't know. Because it should be Max's room. Explore around for a minute.
Or do I go through Kate's room?
Maybe try Kate's door since she was there.
I'm just gonna go for every door. I don't dare at this point. I'm going for every door until I get it right. Because one of these
I
doors.
swear it's Max's door. I swear it's Max's door.
Yeah, but I went for Max's door and it.
I don't know who else's door it could be, other than hers.
Oh my god.
Try the bathroom.
This hall never ends. I better find something.
Okay, try the showers.
This is crazy. This is nuts.
Key. There was a key next to the showers.
Oh, oops. Hopefully it's still there.
218. You need to go to room 218 now.
Alright, let's see. See where I am. 222. 221.
You're 219.
220? What? This is like a hotel. Like, the freaking numbers don't make sense. 219. Like, the numbers don't parallel with each other. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
In his room, okay. Rachel's room. Look at the map.
Rachel's room? Rachel has a room here?
Yeah.
Oh, this better be my moment. This better be my moment where I get to go feral. I better see Rachel when I open this door.
No. Victoria's room.
Oh, yeah, it's right across from Max's room. What, am I supposed to be walking through a sequence here and or whatever?
It's a nightmare. And now Max's room.
Oh, this is insane.
This is the entire intro back.
What?
This is the entire intro sequence, but reversed.
Ever gonna hear the song that was played in reverse?
Yeah!
Wait, are they gonna actually play? Are they actually gonna play the real song that they played in the intro but backwards?
Yep.
Oh my god! Let's hear this. I didn't know Michael Jackson was gonna make an appearance in this game. Moonwalking? No, just moonwalking?
Yep.
Let me guess, I'm redoing the intro, so do what I did in the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Even the words are backwards.
It's like I'm watching a freaking another language.
I know.
Well, you solved something.
Here's here. This.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here.
What do you say?
I hate this part. Just get ready to rewind a lot.
Wait, hate it in like what way?
It's another sneaking one.
Oh. We got sneak
It's
again?
really time consuming. Which is why they have it in here. Budget cuts and all. Time consuming. It's a filler.
Do you know what to do?
You just gotta get through it. There's nothing else to do, but you just get through it. I can help guide you.
Where am I at? Oh, alright.
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Alright, you need
No.
to keep going towards the lighthouse.
So innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max.
Hey, Max.
There's multiple of them.
You have to die.
Go to your left.
Go to my left?
Max?
The other left.
Oh.
Is the game flipped for you?
What do you say?
Now, you have to
You go
die.
back the other way.
That way?
No. That way, with the light.
I know, but it won't.
Please understand. Max?
Okay,
Yep.
you need to find a way across over there.
Max, rewind now.
Max?
Everything's so dark.
Be my selfie is in the dark room.
Crap.
Did it rewind you all the way back?
Well, I rewind and I ended up here.
Oh.
I thought it transferred me.
I thought you stayed in place.
Max?
Huh. I thought you stayed in place.
I thought, well, if I'm supposed to cross over, how am I gonna get over there? There's no way. When I got all the way over there was no way.
You have to find it. It's really dark.
Dang it. Not only do I gotta find a way to get across.
Max!
Yeah, this is really... I hate this section of this episode. This is actually the reason I really don't like this episode, is this.
Seriously, come on.
You kind of just gotta... faith. Leap of faith.
Leap of faith? Where?
I don't know, you just have to try and find the way across. It's just really dark.
You better not try to find me back here.
You probably will.
Some thing. I feel like that.
You can't go around behind the wall that you're currently on.
Wait. Jefferson, get out of my way. I need to... Wait, I want to wait for him to walk around that corner. If he does.
Yeah, and then keep going around.
Hey, Max.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Hey.
Okay, I think I know. Just need to get over there. Hey, Jefferson.
I've never gotten reset back to the beginning like that.
Hey, Jefferson. I know who you are, and I know where you've been, and I know where your greasy hands have been touching. Damn it. Damn it.
Try going around the back way.
No. Oh, shit. Damn.
That is the way you need to go, though.
Max.
Try and run.
Trying.
Alright. Stay behind those panels.
Behind these?
Good evening, Blackwell.
Yeah. You can't be in the light.
Wells, and I'm here to
You're trying to find your way around the circle.
So I'm trying to get to the other side.
Yeah, but you can't get hit by the light.
I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine
announcer.
Caulfield, has died under tragic circumstances that I promised to
I'm trying to concentrate, but this guy keeps talking.
You have to go panel to panel.
investigate after I get my drink on.
I'm just gonna let it spin around one more time so I get the pattern.
Will Max Caulfield please come to the dark room immediately? I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Now!
Come on, can I run?
Excuse me. Can everybody...
Rewind a little.
Excuse me. Can everybody hear me?
There's Rachel.
If you know the
Yeah, there's a Rachel picture.
Please
over there.
tie her up and inform me or David Madsen. She's wanted
you
for
only
the
have to go
death of
one
Chloe
panel.
Price and Rachel Amber.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Now you can go to the lockers.
I know,
They're
it's-
behind you.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells.
Oh, great. We gotta do this again?
Max,
Warren
where
time.
are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
What is this, The
Hey,
Shining?
babe. Who wants to go ape?
Oh.
Go ape, babe.
What?
You dig my wheels, Max? Get in the car. I'll take you for a ride. Get in the car.
Hold on.
Can you go around the backside?
Brooke loves me.
Wait.
So why don't...
Wait, if I like if the light is not facing me and I just make it book it across, is he gonna see me?
I don't know.
You, huh? What makes you so special?
Good. Okay, fine.
Max, I know you're in here. You can run, but you can't hide from your white knight. Give it up!
Oh. That's...
Maybe I'll be safe.
What?
What he's saying is disgusting.
Oh my god.
In the lighthouse.
What's up with you and that blue
Maybe I'll wake up.
You need an alpha male, baby.
If only Kate Marsh would have jumped off
Max, imagine if we were in that dark room together.
and finally get her kicked out
I
of
have.
Blackwell. She's a bad influence. How can I tell Max's parents that she's a nosy little bitch?
So wait, I'm supposed to get over there?
You're supposed to be going towards the lighthouse, yeah.
I knew I should have given that a scholarship.
Max. I may be a dick, but at least I'm honest. You just use your power to
Jeez,
save
I
lives.
actually got for that pretty fast.
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak. Those were my beans, Max. Those were my fucking Max.
Hey, Max, what the fuck ever you gonna do now that I'm dead?
Max, sit down. You're taking a timeout no matter what. If this is my nightmare, let me have one sanctuary. Of course, this is where Chloe and Rachel used to hide from the world. But I can't hide for long. Whatever reality I'm in feels like a bad dream. Am I just not learning my lesson. Maybe your real lesson is to get out of this place. Just don't be afraid, Max. Let them be afraid of you.
Rachel was good at darts.
Yeah, but like, why is there freaking?
Oh man, Rachel looked just like a zombie model in the dirt.
The bomb.
Max,
Oh no.
you need to get high
Bottles.
like Rachel.
This might
The
be
bottles probably are just an achievement. You don't have to get them.
No, I'm impressed with myself. I got through that whole section right there without getting caught. Well, I got caught once, but I mainly got through that without getting caught twice.
Yeah.
Man, I'm impressed with myself. More sitting.
Yeah.
Sit.
The second half of the nightmare isn't so bad because it's Chloe's trip. You got a minute before you get there, though. They're using the nightmare episode as a guilt trip.
For what?
For the ending choices.
Oh, how convenient that we're talking about a snow globe. I just saw snow globes yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Am I supposed to be just watching this?
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds.
Oh, wait, you have the DLC to play after this, too.
Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course, I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the DLC.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
What in the heck? What in the heck?
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
This is all sorts of just
How
screwed
long will
up.
this nightmare go on?
Oh no, what's gonna happen?
You'll see. It's not as bad as you think.
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah, Warren. I thought you were all over Max's shit.
She's not all that. So who cares if she doesn't kiss me?
Oh, you should have seen her make a move on me in my room. Hella lame.
Max should see me make a move on you. Come here. God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out?
Why are we watching Chloe just freaking go off on the wrong decisions over and over again?
Because it's a nightmare. She's thinking of all the bad things that could happen.
With Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe.
You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
I don't even know what's going on. This is all sorts of messed up.
That's the nightmare. Now you're gonna be in the guilt trip area.
What do you mean by guilt trip?
They're gonna guilt trip you about everyone living in Arcadia Bay.
All the graffiti's gone.
For now. Don't let the Squirtles die.
I didn't even know that was you. When you initially did that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to remember a code?
Okay, X out of it. I know where it is. Look in the mirror.
Great. Numbers are all over the place.
The
How
other
will
one.
I find the right code?
Turn a little. It's on the wall somewhere. There we go. 1130 or 0311. I can't decide which. I think it's 0311.
I'm gonna try this first. 0311.
Okay.
Why is the bathroom code?
Don't kill us, Max!
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right
Walk
when I was
slowly,
about
they
to
all have
start a new life in California.
What's that?
Walk slowly. They all have something to say.
Shit,
How is Abby
Max.
just being your friend?
I thought we were on the same team.
Why do you want all your friends to
No,
die?
I
always thought of you
gets
like a
her
dog.
revenge on. Breaker.
And now you're gonna
Thanks for
me.
saving me.
So
Carrying the
I haven't been
load,
the
good
best
buddy.
principal to
That's
you.
a big 10 for.
Is my husband
Don't
a new
let the
baby?
squirrels die.
We'll have to
Hey,
go out.
hey, it's me!
Yeah.
I got taught to me?
But please, don't let me die like this. I'm still a teenager.
Please,
Even
Max,
if
don't
I'm
kill
dead,
me so
how
we
can
can
you let all
finally
these
have our
other
tea
people get
session.
wiped out?
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers?
What do I do? What do I say to myself? This is insane.
Whichever one you want.
It wasn't my choice. I didn't ask to rewind time. Stop playing innocent. You've left a trail of death behind you. You even let that stalker Madsen kill Jefferson. That's sick. You're way more of a cold-blooded killer than him or Nathan. No, I'm a survivor. I don't have any experience in time travel or stopping psychopaths like Jefferson. I did what I had to. Oh, the jury will love to hear about your mad time travel skills. I know what I am. You're just trying to hurt me. You're a goddamn hypocrite. Just look at the pain you've caused. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you
This poor
dare
baby
talk
gonna
about
need
our mom
therapy.
that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy. Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality.
This is the good part.
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome
This
home,
is
Max.
the Chloe guilt trip.
Fasten your seatbelt.
The Chloe guilt trip?
You get to go back and relive cute moments during the game. Just keep following the path. There's nothing to hide from. You just need...
know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place. Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance! Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
You can see where budget cut, you know, they're reusing voice lines and stuff.
I don't have to walk up to anything, right? Just walk past
No,
everything.
you just walk past it and wait for them to finish talking.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl.
Much better to see than...
Turn it off! You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if he finds you here.
It's much better to see it in, not in motion.
Yeah.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. What the hell is this?
Snowflakes? Or a storm is coming?
Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
She's wearing do you notice her shirt changed?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder. Show me the way to Chloe's cave.
Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
I don't feel so super.
Max, here, let me help you find a place to chill. You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now?
The only difference
Those
is...
lines were what was said when we were in the nightmare thing.
Mm-hmm. The only difference is that when I look at this and when I look at your photos, you didn't do it on top of a car.
No, we didn't have a car.
You should use the front of your car.
Didn't have a car at the time. My photographer drove me to my photo shoot.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
Also, I'm not kidding. My photographer came out, drove like 30 minutes down to my house, picked me up, drove 40 minutes to the bay, did the photo shoot, drove me all the way back home, and then drove back to his house.
Jeez.
Well, that's because my photographer is one of my best friends, but...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I did not have a car. You're not gonna say nothing?
I mean,
okay.
No, me or
them?
Oh, I mean,
They already said it.
Oh.
You can't walk through their arms. You have to walk beside it.
No, I mean, like, you know, this is perfect because I can look at it from the backside now, and I can see like. Looking from the backside, it looks. Well, the drawing that I got made for you looks different than that, but
yeah,
it's. I still enjoy it because it's special in my heart because
I'm
it's
so
different.
glad you're my partner in crime. As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon. Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister. Max, you better come check out these files. It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. No, you are
Someone's
not
rocking
taking
out in the background.
Max, do your powers include mind reading?
No, that's my dad with his Bluetooth speaker up super high.
Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll.
Man, if I like, for reals though, if this was like me and I was walking through like moments of like stuff we went through, I'd be like, holy crap, this is amazing. It's like why am I going through this? I don't know, but I'm liking this. Jeez.
Cowabunga! Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing everything, Max.
Is that what you were saying about when I was like looking at the otter in the game and I saw the poster of the otter on it, and that's what you were referencing? Oh,
yeah.
Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals. Hide! Hide! You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight. Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
What do you say?
Now we get a close-up on the kiss.
No, this is the most laying in of the kiss you'll see all game. Because it was way too quick in motion.
Yeah.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond? I know, just daydreaming. That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto stepfucker. Now Rachel betrays me. Nothing
I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
That's why the main intro theme is called the Golden Hour.
What the main? Oh, the on the main menu.
Yeah, the song's called Golden Hour.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel, this can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
I think I know what's next.
Yeah.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
Are we going to continue staring at Rachel's hole?
No, I was just trying to soak in. Just trying to soak that in. It really sucks.
Yeah.
And do you know what really sucks about? Do you know what really makes that really sad for me? Is that she was buried under the sign with my name on it.
Yeah.
Like if that doesn't hit more.
Come on, Max, we're almost there.
I mean, props to Chloe. She dragged your ass all the way up that hill.
Wake up!
She literally dragged your ass up the hill.
Can you hear me? Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
What do you mean dragged yourself up that whole hill? What do you mean?
Chloe dragged Max. Because Max passed out.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
Okay, this is the end, by the way.
The end of the game?
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all of that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me, which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
Gorgeous.
I know. You proved that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
She's trying so hard. Why? That was so amazing.
This scene's so gorgeous in the remaster.
Oh my god.
They don't look like potatoes.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me honestly, if I said any of that to you, would you believe me?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's so hard. I know the choice I'm already gonna make. But it was so amazing. That whole thing. Oh my god. Let's finish this. Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
Max, it's time. Not anymore.
You're gonna play my favorite song at the end.
Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
Oh, it's so gorgeous in the remaster. There's a whale on that house.
I didn't realize.
And also, yes, it still says die. Dear Liv. Oh, the ending was so beautiful in the remaster. That was my first time seeing that part with the remaster.
Is that really? That was it, huh?
You still have the DLC, but that's it for the main game.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Oh my god, the ending was gorgeous with the remaster. Their hair was blowing in the wind and they had emotions on their face and they didn't look like potatoes.
Well, I guess I should end the video then.
Yeah.
Well, that was Life is Strange 1 remastered.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone watching. Thank you for everyone for watching this Life is Strange series.
Thanks for everyone watching, and also thank you for playing and let me watch, because like I had gotten bored playing it on my own, I think, because like it felt kind of like a chore to try and stream the remaster on my own, but playing it with someone else, like seeing you watch it for the first time and play it for the first time, has like really renewed my love for both Before the Storm and Life is Strange 1.
Really? That means so much to me. And I want to say that I feel this game really spoke to me. This series has really spoken to me because yes, I know. I have my family. And I have the people I care about. But this game has spoken to me in more ways than I ever could. More than I even could. I don't know where I would be without this. It was like destined to be in my life. And I didn't even know. I feel like that. I feel like this game has also really bonded our friendship even closer than ever before. And that I know that I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be, and I don't ever want to. But just the fact that I can always be there for everyone in my life when I can means a lot to me. And I know I have my setbacks, sure. There's a lot of stuff I can't do. I sure damn well try. This is a small story that in high school I went to a thing called Snowball that broke me just as much as this game did. But that did break me as much as this series has done for me so far. And I feel like even after you know, my life being practically saved by you and having been going through hold on. know, after going through this game and after being saved and going through the whole chrysalis, even before going through this game or playing these games, I feel like I feel like this game helped me through that even more, and I feel like I was able to build up myself and get better, and I was able to learn one big life lesson because of this game. Thank you so much. I never want to let you go. Did I go too far?
What?
Did I say something? Did I go too far?
Huh? No. You keep cutting in and out. To be fair, it sounds like you're a little bit far from your mic.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
No, I'm just saying that thank you, just thank you. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for just everything. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. There's not enough words I can say. This game, you changed my life in more ways than one, and I can never repay you for that. There's nothing I can do to repay you for that. And introducing me to this game has really solidified that. It's really helped me solidify that even more.
I'm glad there's someone out there also who has this game mean as much to them as it does to me as well. We can share that.
Always.
Because this game's also just incredibly important to me. It had gotten me through a lot of hard times in my life, and it's always there, you know? And so I'm really glad I get to share that with you.
Me too. I'm gonna trade for the world. I wouldn't trade anything. I wouldn't trade anything that we have done for these two games for the world. I'd rather die than trade them.
Shall we end the recording?
Hold on.
Should we end the recording?
I'm going to right now. I'm just having a moment. Okay, thank you everybody for, I know that we got a little emotional at the end there because this game really means so much to me and Max. But I want to thank everyone for just listening to me.
Having it on in the background while you do whatever else you're doing.
Yeah, thanks for having it on in the background, whatever you're doing. Thank you for listening to me and to Max, and just thanks for respecting my emotions, and thank you everybody. There's much more to come. We still got the DLC to play now, and we gotta go back into Before the Storm and do the DLC, and then after that, I guess then we're gonna start doing Realtra's side of the videos.
Yeah, because after we do the DLC, because I forgot about that, so we should be doing the DLC next week, and then I can show you Danny's videos after that, since it's kind of late tonight. Then after we finish the DLC and like stuff, then I'll be doing 2K22 on my channel.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be there the whole way for that. I'm gonna be there, like, Max has always been here for me for this.
Yep. And then after we finish some of that, we're coming back and doing True Colors.
Yeah, we're gonna do True Colors, and after True Colors, then
I promise True Colors is not as heavy as this game was.
this game was heavy.
Yeah, True Colors is a lot lighter and a lot like faster paced.
Well, I mean, we'll be back with more videos, and what should we call it? And stuff, you know. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Mouse like 991 here, Realtra Cosplay. Have a good one.